Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Now we are officially in full swing TSM, LCS, rumors, everything news mode with, again, the announcement of Bjergsen retiring today. And then Bjergsen also becoming the new head coach. People are talking about top lane, bot lane, support, what's going to be happening, who's going to be the new mid laner, all this crazy stuff. So the latest update for this is Doublelift has started streaming today. He's currently streaming right now, and he's talking about a lot of the things that are going on. So in this video today, we're going to be breaking down what is the latest news with Doublelift and just everything going on with TSM. So we got a couple of clips to watch. First up is Doublelift talking about Bjergsen retiring and just what his thoughts and opinions on all that are and how it all went down.
When he told you, did this come as a shock? Had you two spoken about this before?
So I don't know if you guys could hear that, but the question was, when he told you, did this come as a shock? Had you two spoken about this before? I don't know. The TTS was kind of quiet.
No, actually. It was a huge shock. Had no idea. I mean, I joined the team last split, so pretty much just had no clue.
So I thought that was really interesting. He talks about that him and Bjergsen hadn't talked about it before. They really hadn't known, which I thought was a little bit surprising because Bjergsen said he almost retired in between spring and summer split. So I thought maybe it would be something that had come up at some point. Maybe it had come up in conversation with Reginald before, because I didn't think he would just want to leave TSM hanging. I thought maybe he would give them a little bit of a heads up. This is something he's thinking about doing so they can begin, preparing, getting a new mid laner in, at least in their mind, and all that stuff. So this was a little surprising. But then also the other thought I had was, Bjergsen probably has talked about this with someone, so if he hasn't talked about it with Doublelift, maybe Doublelift just isn't in his future plans. Maybe he's not really planning on having Doublelift around any longer. That was one of my thoughts and opinions. But then we get in the next clip that Doublelift confirms he is going to be staying with TSM. He is not retiring.
Things that's like more of a gray area where you have to talk it out and like figure out like what the best move is, but yeah, I mean, basically I think he'll make a great coach. I am really looking forward to working with him because I know he's really smart about the game and he's really committed. He's the kind of person who like tries really hard at everything he does. So, thanks.
So their Doublelift talks about being excited to work with Bjergsen. So if they are getting rid of him, then he has absolutely no idea. I think that would be so cold that they're not even giving a heads up or anything. So I think that means he is going to be staying with TSM. He's for sure not retiring at the least. And in this final clip, he does talk about how he was at least considering retirement.
He really did. It's what he wants, so feels pretty bad, of course. I wanted to retire too when I heard, because I think the team will just not be the same. But I thought about it, and it doesn't seem right to retire on that note. Also, just for me personally, I feel like I talked a. He really did.
Yeah, I don't know how the clip ends there, but he talks about how just retiring right now wouldn't seem right. I don't know if he's specifically talking about going 0-6 at Worlds or if he's talking about just ending it just on such a weird note of Bjergsen retiring and him retiring at the same point. I'm sure he wants to try and redeem himself this next season since he is so competitive. He cares so much about his legacy and being able to talk trash to people and everything. So I'm sure he wants to try very, very hard to bounce back next year, end his career strong, and yeah, try to bring home more trophies and try to have some international success for the first time in his career. But yeah, this is really, really interesting, crazy video. The fact that Doublelift and Bjergsen hadn't talked about this before, he's just as shocked as the rest of us, but he does still plan on being on TSM into the 2021 season, and he is very, very excited to work with Bjergsen. So that just leaves question marks in the support lane, in mid lane, and in top lane for TSM. It seems like they're talking to Licorice and Impact for top lane. For mid lane, it could be Evolved, it could be Sword, it could be Perks, it could be Jensen. I've heard so many crazy different things. As far as support, I've heard maybe Korean imports. I've heard maybe TSM Hillisang. That would be hype. They have a ton of different options. It's going to be crazy to see where they go, but it does seem like Doublelift is going to be sticking around with TSM into 2021. And if not, it's going to be an absolute shock to him, and it's going to feel like quite a backstab, which I don't think TSM would do to him again. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed this. Leave a comment down below. What do you think is going to happen with TSM? Are you excited for Doublelift to be coming back? Are you glad he's not retiring, or do you think he should just give it up? Subscribe to down on the latest content. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys on the next one. But until then, peace.